Good afternoon, adventurers. We are here in the Magic Kingdom. It is a weekend, so it's feeling a little bit busier. I don't know if they're increasing capacity on the weekends or if there are less people visiting during the week. But it's becoming harder to social distance, especially when parades, cavalcades come through. A lot of the rides are much busier, much higher wait times than they have been. We are making our way through Liberty Square right now. Not really sure where we're gonna ride. We're gonna kind of see where it goes from here. So the Liberty Tree Tavern is open, and boy does it look busy. Of course. Always, the minute I turn the camera on, the whistle goes off. So if you're looking for food over here in the Colonial, in the Liberty Square area, they are serving the turkey legs over here near Harbor House. So the music around here just changed, so we know what that means. It's a cavalcade! And we haven't seen this one before. This is not the princesses, this is Tinkerbell, because they're singing Following the Leader. He may go, dee-dum, dee-dee. Oh, and this one's just a solo float. There's nothing behind it. It's just Tinkerbell on top of the treasure chest. And that was it. That was all of the cavalcade. It was just that one float. Since it's so busy in here, we've decided to do something we've never done before. We're going to take a little riverboat ride on the Liberty Belle. And Chip and Dale are down there still sailing their raft around. So the music change happened real soon after Tinkerbell came through, and I see Gaston on his steed. Oh, and there's Peter Pan, a rarely seen character. I see Alice, Winnie the Pooh. This is the Fantasyland Friends Cavalcade. So there's Aladdin and Mary Poppins, and bringing up the rear, the bouncy, trouncy, tons of fun, Tigger! Maybe it's just the time of day, but it feels like they do these cavalcades quite often. So if you stand in the same spot for long enough, you'll see a bunch of characters. And here comes the beautiful steamboat, the Liberty Belle. We're gonna take a little ride around on Rivers of America. There's another cavalcade. They really do just knock them out one after another. This is the princess one again. And we're pushing off here.
Welcome aboard the Liberty Belle. I'm your captain, Horace Bixby, and my pilot with me here on the Texas deck is a young cub that goes by the name of Sam Clemens. Hey, he's marking his 100th voyage down the river today with nary a calamity on his watch.
This is actually a really interesting view of Adventureland, or sorry, Frontierland.
That's Chickapin Hill, or at least it used to be. Dam burst a few years back, and folks been calling it Splash Mountain ever since. Some have even taken a ride and hauled out logs over the big falls. Seems far-fetched, I know, but it's the truth. But believe me when I tell you,
there's some people waving.
It's the most valuable thing we have, so I make sure I only use it with economy.
I definitely did not realize that this ride had narration to it. I thought it was just a nice little boat ride. And there's some of the Tom Sawyer rafts. There's the Becky Thatcher. And it looks like the line for Splash Mountain has gone down a little bit. It's not quite backed up all the way past the shop anymore. And it looks like Big Thunder wait time is down too. We may be heading back and doing some of those before we leave Frontierland. Oh, the little kid's waving. Hi!
Starboard side was my stomping grounds when I was young.
So, interesting little piece of information about the riverboat. It it is capable of being a free-floating vessel powered under its own paddle or motor. I'm sure it has a motor, but in the river here, it is on a track. Although it could be a free-floating vessel if it needed.
Upset by uninvited trespassers.
This is a great tour around Frontierland. I'm enjoying this very much. I want to see a train come out. Come on. This is a very interesting view of the backside of Big Thunder Mountain, though. Oh, I see a train coming slowly. Oh, there it goes. Zoom. Oh, we were just a little too late. I would imagine those are the train rails for the Disney train that goes around the entire park. I cannot wait for them to bring that back online. I would love to go on a steam train ride around the park.
Isn't that so?
Alligator swamp.
Is that guy real?
No, that is an animatronic. He's just sitting there. That was a great little piece of theming. Old man rocking in his chair, fishing on the river.
I've seen Seminole in my
Oh, and there's some Indian
Of
huts.
course, your Shawnee Blackfeet and Pearl, but I've never seen Algonquins out here. The first time we passed this way, they thought it was the return of one of their heavenly messengers.
And there's an Indian settlement. Wow, I had no idea this stuff was out here. This is awesome. And up there, they have an Indian burial ground up
You're
there.
entering shallow water, but
It's a unique perspective of the
Man the bow line.
haunted mansion. You don't often see.
All hands
Looks very different from the ground.
All passengers, stand by to go ashore.
Now here's a look at the boiler, and I guess this is a real steamboat. I thought for sure there was like an engine somewhere in here, but no. There's a look at the big paddles on the back. The riverboat was a really nice ride. I was impressed. That was definitely more than I thought it was, and I enjoyed that quite a bit. Oh, there's some more country bears up there meeting. These are different ones there. It looks like we got liver lips and the big gray bear there. I don't remember what his name is. Disney duck waddling around. So we checked the wait times, and it seems like it's gotten a little bit slower down here in Splash Mountain and Big Thunder down here in the frontier. So we're gonna go on Big Thunder Mountain, I think. So it looks like not only have they turned off all the interactive features in the Thunder Mountain queue line, but they've actually removed any of the handles that could have been turned just to make sure nobody was tempted to play with them anyway. So that was like what, 15 maybe? Not even. 10-minute walk up. Yeah. The line moved pretty quickly. And we got the very last car on the train. The fastest ride in the wilderness. If you're wearing half your glasses, best remove them. So much fun. So after the Big Thunder, we're gonna splash it up on the mountain. It looks like a lot of people, but The wait time says 50 minutes. I have a feeling it's gonna be more like 30. All right, so that definitely wasn't 50 minutes. That was more like 25. I think we're ready for some water ride here. Get some splashing going. Oh, and I think they got the jets on strong enough to soak people today. The timing is wrong though.
I don't know, it might definitely fit. Oh no!
Uh-oh, here it comes! Oh, it didn't quite make it.
Did you get it? Yeah, I got it.
He got a little bit? All right. Oh, I got a little on the side. Ah, feels good.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah. See, I think with less people in the car, the boat doesn't quite sink down in the water quite as much. I think so, because coming off those little drops, usually like the water is like overflowing the side and soaking my pants. But I think because we're a half a car right now, it floats a little better. Oh, we're gonna go into slip and falls. I hope we don't trip when we slip, because then we might fall. Here we go! Whee! Yeah.
No fishing.
Yep.
And that bird is fishing.
Yeah, no fishing.
And the bird is fishing.
So it's alright, it doesn't look like they're catching much.
Look yonder. There goes Blue Rabbit.
I feel like there used to be something that popped up there and it doesn't anymore. There too, I feel like something used to pop up there too and it doesn't. Uh-oh, we're gonna go to the laughing place. Why is the laughing place so dark? Oh no! Where are we going? Oh! Whoa! The laughing place. Ha 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 ha! Enter at your danger! Watch out! Beware! Go back! We're heading to Briar Fox's lair.
Let it go!
Say, Briar Rabbit, how about I take you to the laughing place?
Here we go! Woo-hoo! Oh yeah! Woo! Oh, that felt so good! Oh, yeah. That's good on a day when it's 99 degrees out.
My, oh my! Oh, grab the bright patch and I'm here to stay!
I feel like that was just the perfect amount of water for that ride. Just a little wet in the face, a little bit on the top of my shirt, but not soaked.
I didn't get soaked.
I wonder what the conditions have to be for like maximum splashage on that ride. Because I'll tell you, I went on it one time where like the water came up over the top of the log and I got drenched, like almost like I went swimming. I had to wring my t-shirt out. And I don't know, maybe the water level was higher then. So we made our way over into Fantasyland, but everything was very busy over there. Storybook Treats is open, so if you can get your ice cream over here. Let's see what the mine says. 40 minutes for the mine. It looks like the end of the line is way back there. I don't know if I can't tell how accurate that is because they bypass all of the interactive parts of the queue. So that might be more accurate than the rest of the wait times have been. So the mine train line wraps all the way around out there for 40 minutes. That seems really long. Now, I mean, they are missing all the interactive parts of the queue, but goodness me.
There's no way
that looks intimidating. Same thing with the Winnie the Pooh. It says 10 minutes, but again, you know, it skips all the interactive parts. So we'll see how accurate 10 minutes is for this one. One day in the 100-acre wood, we tore through the storybook and it was windy! Woo!
You ask me, he'll never reach that tree.
Bounce at me! Look out for heffalumps and woozles! Heffalumps and woozles! Beware! Beware! Drip, drip, drop, little April showers. So I think that wait time was fair. It was 10 minutes, just about, and a cute ride. Nice air conditioning. I think we're going to skip the mine train wait this time, because this is the line reaches all the way back to Storybook Circus, and even with the social distancing factored in, I really think that that is more than 40 minutes. So we are going to head now into Tomorrowland to see what else we can find. We have about 40 minutes before dinner time, so maybe we'll ride on our way back to the front of the park. Passing by Starlight Rays, Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe. They are open, they are serving, and if you want a hot dog, this is the only place that is serving hot dogs at the moment, because Casey's is still shut down. Looks like the People Mover is still down. I don't know what's going to, so we've heard that they're refurbishing it, or we've heard that it broke down with unknown issues, and I don't know. I don't think there's any official statement on why it's not working at the moment. Looks like the Carousel of Progress is open. I think we're going to take a walk in there and take in a nice little show.
So there's a great big beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day.
Yes, sir, buildings are towering now as high as 20 stories. And moving pictures flicker up on a big screen.
So Carousel of Progress is a lot of fun. I really enjoy the show. Although I'll tell you, once they shut the doors and they turn off the lights, that's when people start to violate the mask policy. Because I saw a lot of people in there taking their masks off. Now we are making our way down Main Street because we have a dinner reservation at a restaurant that we've never tried before. Tony's. Right down here at the front of the park, right next to Town Square Theater, is Tony's Restaurant. So this little stand out here, this is where you come to do your dining reservation check-in. You scan the little mobile code on your phone and let them know that you're here. Inside the theater here, this is where you come for meeting Mickey if they were doing meetings, and Tinkerbell. And right over here, that's where you go to the entrance for Tony's Town Square Restaurant. Here is Tony's Restaurant. We got seated out in the sunroom area. And despite the fact that it's 100 degrees outside, it's actually very pleasant in here. It's, yeah, the glass is tinted, so it's quite pleasant in here, even though it's hot outside. Here, as it has been with most of the restaurants, they have a little scan bar for the menu. And on the menu, let's see, they have some antipasta. They have mozzarella, fried mozzarella, garden salad, Caesar salad, caprese, seasonal soup. They have some fettuccine alfredo, shrimp alfredo, scampi pasta, Roman style steak, Tony's pizza pie, another Tony's pizza pie. Oh, I see. One is just cheese and the other one has stuff on it. Okay. spaghetti with a choice of meatballs or Italian sausage, chicken parmigiana,
That's what I'm getting.
and spaghetti and impossible meatballs. Now, impossible meatballs, I assume, are
This is made out of mushrooms.
made out of mushrooms, so it's a vegetarian
Mushroom,
option.
garlic, basil.
Yep. And then they have desserts. Italian strawberry shortcake sounds delicious. Tiramisu, gelato, and a cannoli. In the kids section, they got appetizers, salad, apples, grapes. For entrees, they have grilled chicken with roast potatoes. That sounds good. Whole wheat. Oh, that's what they're gonna get? Okay.
Yeah.
Whole wheat spaghetti and turkey meatballs, cheese pizza, macaroni and cheese. Oh, and then they have some sides: green beans, carrots, buttered noodles, sliced apples, grapes, fruit cup.
Characters up there. You see?
They have some selections of wine here. I'm not going to even try to pronounce those. It's very noisy in here, though, I will say that. They bring out a complimentary bread plate. It's got some dipping oil and Parmesan cheese. So I dipped mine. I got a little Parmesan on here. Let's see how this is.
Not bad.
It's nice. The bread has a little flavor. The oil, you know, I've never been a huge dipping oil person, but it's okay. It's good. I like it. So they brought out the meals. Preston got, what was it? It was chicken
It's
with
grilled chicken and roast potatoes.
grilled chicken with roast potatoes. Those potatoes look amazing, bud. Delicious. Yeah, Julie got the same thing, and Star got the chicken parm, which the chicken looks really nice. That is a big breast. And I went with the spaghetti and meatballs. That looks pretty good.
Is there any knives?
Got two meatballs.
I just tried the potatoes and
Yep.
they were super good.
The potatoes were super good. So let's see. Let's try a little meatball here.
This is it.
I'm surprised how good these potatoes are.
Yeah. Good job cutting to it.
That's a good meatball. That's very tasty. All right, so dinner at Tony's Town Square. The meatballs and pasta was good. I got two like baseball-sized meatballs, and they were delicious. The pasta was just pasta, and the sauce was good, but it wasn't anything special. For that reason, I think it's a little overpriced. I did try a little bit of Star's chicken parm. It was okay, but both hers and the kids' chicken was very overcooked, and the breast was very dry. So, I mean,
How did you think about the potatoes?
the potatoes were delicious, but as far as the chicken goes, I wouldn't recommend that. The server did say that her favorite was the seafood scampi, and maybe if I had gotten that, I would feel a little bit differently. And our server was excellent, but it was all right. Maybe not on my top list of things that I want to go eat again. So that will be all from us today here in Magic Kingdom. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Now it's your turn. Come on down, join the adventure, and I'll see you next time. So this is all queue line for the express monorail back to the TTC. Pretty crowded, but so is the resort monorail line here as well. I think we're going to be waiting a while. One of the nice things about staying in the Contemporary is there is a walking path from the Magic Kingdom to the Contemporary if you don't want to wait for the monorail, which it looks like the line would take probably 40 minutes, maybe more, to get back to the Contemporary. So I think we're going to give it a chance. We're going to try and walk it. I think it's maybe a 10-minute walk.